This channel had spoken to you about the critical situation of contaminated water in Buldhana, Maharashtra. This channel had informed you that over 300 people have lost their lives, 750 almost in a very critical condition, and over 14 lakh people affected by kidney diseases because of contaminated water. During the process of our shoot, we met this young little boy, a 6-year-old boy called Sheikh Sofian, a sweet little kid who succumbed to his kidney disease yesterday. He passed away at his residence in Buldhana. The government is responsible for his death. The society we live in is responsible for his death. We are responsible for his death because we couldn't do anything for him. We couldn't save that little child's life. That little kid had told our reporter that doctors have told him that he will be better and he will be running around and going to school soon. That little child, just 3 weeks back, hoped he will be going back to his school, playing with his friends. I dedicate my today's editorial to Sheikh Sofian, the little 6-year-old from Buldhana. Namaskar, welcome to another episode of my editorial. I have 2 topics today. Topic number 1 is Radhika and Pronnoy were stopped in the Mumbai airport. They were not allowed to leave the country. We'll discuss this story in detail. Number 2 is Pakistan being unfair to Muslims of the world? That's my story. Let's get right into the show. Pronnoy Roy and Radhika Roy, the founder directors of NDTV, were yesterday stopped from flying abroad in Mumbai airport. There was a lot of people who said, kudos, good, they should not be allowed to fly because, we allowed Nirav Modi to fly, we allowed others to fly, so good, they were not allowed to fly, otherwise they would have eloped. There are a lot of us who believe that was unfair. For starters, at HW News Network or on my personal capacity, I neither endorse nor I pass any judgment on any of the investigation that's happening. I don't say that he has laundered money, not laundered money, taken money, not taken money, paid tax, not paid tax. I am not saying anything. All I am saying is I am looking at 2 or 3 cases. Because the society today, at least the Twitter gang, seems to be comparing him with Nirav Modi and others. And I want to draw the attention to this one particular point. You see, Nirav Modi had, and his uncle, Mr. Choksi, had siphoned off 13,400 crores of Punjab National Bank, and they had done it through fraudulent manipulation of documents. At least that is what is alleged. Nirav Modi also had siphoned off funds to the tune of 6,498.2 crores using fraudulent LOUs, that is letter of understanding. Choksi allegedly swindled 7,086 crores from various banks. Mr. Malia owes number of banks up to the tune of 9,000 crores. He took a loan of 9,000 crores and he left the country. He was termed as willful defaulter. Mehul Choksi's company, Nirav Modi's company were not functioning in India. They were tanking in India. Kingfisher was grounded. These people, their companies were almost shut. Now let us look at the situation of Pronnoy Roy. Pronnoy Roy had taken a loan of 366 crore and they had to settle this loan with ICICI Bank, and in the settlement they paid ICICI 48 crore short. That is what you call as foreclosure settlement. They paid them 48 crores short. That was a negotiation that they did with ICICI. In financial language, I am told it is called haircut. So ICICI took a haircut of 48 crores. Now 48 crores and 14,000 crores, both are same. Fraud is fraud. I agree to that. But the difference here is, unlike a Kingfisher where the company shut down and the flights were grounded, Mr. Pronnoy Roy's company is doing exceedingly well. NDTV is still the number one, number two news agencies in the country. They are doing fabulously well. Why would he run away? For 48 crores? So the point is, one doesn't question that whether he was investigated, not investigated, how he was investigated, which agency is investigating him. All that I am not questioning. Though, of course, there are a lot of questions raised by a lot of people. But okay, we'll leave that for another day. My simple question is, here is a man called Pronnoy Roy who has a certain amount of reputation in the country, a man who has a successful media business in this country, possibly one of the most successful media business in the country. Why would he run away for 48 crores? Logic, no? So if he is stopped, is he stopped because the government is scared that for 48 crores leke bhag jayega? Or he stopped because possibly, maybe in our country, honest journalism is a bigger crime than bank frauds and money laundering. Think about it. Pakistan claims that they want to protect the right of Kashmiri Muslims. They claim that they are an Islamic country, so it is their duty that they protect the interest of Muslims across the world. They also make claims that they are a nuclear power and nuclear power has been bestowed on them because they are supposed to protect the interest of Muslims across the world. Okay. They have been constantly talking to Kashmiris about how and why they are with them and why they would go out of their way to ensure that they protect the interest of Kashmiris, and more so, they have more or less even convinced through some separatist that they are there for Kashmiris. Now, I will tell you why I think that Pakistan is actually lying to Muslims across the globe. I will tell you why Pakistan is being hypocrite. You see, when there was this question of Rohingyas, Pakistan didn't play any major role. They gave sound bites here and there, and that's about it. They didn't play any major role to help the Rohingyas. In fact, India played more role to help the Rohingyas than what Pakistan did. Pakistan didn't play any role. Pakistan didn't play any role during the Syria refugee crisis. They didn't play any role. Not that they could invite people from Syria to stay in Pakistan. I'm not saying that, but they didn't play any role. As the so-called protector of Muslim faith and Muslim caliphate and all that, Pakistan didn't do anything. Okay. You see, the worst atrocities on Muslims are currently happening in China. I don't say this. The British Broadcasting Corporation and a lot of other human rights organizations across the globe talks about it. Now, I will tell you a few things that are happening in China which has been reported in BBC. Number one, on August 2018, a UN committee heard that up to 1 million Uyghur Muslims and other Muslims groups were detained in the western Xinjiang region. In 60 separate interviews, parents and other relatives gave details of the disappearance of more than 100 children in Xinjiang. As part of it is said that millions of people are being held at these centers as part of counter-terrorism and de-radicalization in China. In West China, Muslim children have been banned from religious activities. I will tell you more. More than 1,000 Muslim boys used to attend a mid-sized mosque to study Quranic basics during the summer and winter school holidays, but now they have been banned. Left, right and center, China is crushing the growth of Islam in their country. Has Pakistan spoken one word against China? Has Pakistan said that we do not want China's aid? Have they said that? Have they said in one word that China should be punished or we are going to pull China to the international court? They have pulled us to the court. The court didn't admit it. The International Court of Justice didn't admit the 370 plea of Pakistan, but they wanted to pull us to the International Court of Justice. Did they pull up China to the International Court of Justice? So then my core question is Pakistan interested in Kashmiris or is Pakistan interested in Kashmir? There is a difference. The difference is Pakistan interested in the Muslims who stay in Kashmir or is Pakistan interested in the real estate called the Kashmir? Think for yourself. Think for yourself. That said, in the same breath, I would also like to say that I strongly believe that we should improve our relationship with Pakistan. It is in our benefit to improve our relationships. We don't choose our neighbors, do we? We get it. We can't take India away from this place and go settle somewhere else, can we? We are going to remain next to them for the rest of our living lives. Wouldn't it be better if we bridge a bridge of friendship with them? I believe in that. I believe in talks rather than threats and jingoism. I don't believe in that. I believe in talks. The fact is today, 10-gram gold in Pakistan cost 72,000 rupees versus 38,400 of India as of today's price. Bananas cost 100 rupees in Pakistan versus 40 rupees in India. And a troubled Pakistan is a very, very dangerous sign for a prospering India. So it is even in our economic interest that Pakistan comes up, resurrects and develops itself. So to conclude, I hope better sense prevail. And I hope that Pakistan and India once again gets into the path of friendship and mutual cooperation. Till we meet next. Namaskar.